Good evening. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Douglas Fire Department and the playing of the national anthem by the Douglas High School Band. Good evening. Please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Douglas Fire Department Honor Guard and the playing of the national anthem by the Douglas High School Band. those who died in the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, I ask everyone for a moment of silence. In their honor, we release 21 balloons into the sky. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Kaylin Elisa Wilkinson, and I am the senior class president. You will notice this evening that some of our students are wearing regalia with their caps and gowns, designating their participation in various chapters, clubs, or organizations. We want to give a short explanation about them. Students in National Honor Society wear the white stoles with the NHS emblem on the front. Students in the Student Athlete Leadership Council wear light blue stoles. Senior class officers wear the black and yellow stoles. Student council members wear medallions. Our school clubs and organizations wear cords. HOSA, maroon and white, DECA, blue and white, FFA, blue and yellow, Band, teal, Educators Rising, red and black, Key Club, dark blue, Folklorico, red and black, Yearbook, pink, Skills USA, red, white, and blue, Douglas FBLA, blue and yellow, U.S. Army, black and gold. Salutatorians and Valedictorians wear medallions received during the ceremony. I'm sorry, you can please be seated. Thank you. It is my pleasure to welcome Douglas High School Principal, Ms. Melissa Rodriguez, to the podium.
Good evening, parents and families, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and students. It is my honor as principal of Douglas High School to once again welcome each and every one of you to the class of 2022 commencement exercises. We all know the past 2 years have been very hard on everyone. And if we've learned anything these last 2 years, it's been to persevere and find solutions to the challenges that were set in our paths. We've learned that we have the capacity of resilience. We've learned to adjust on a daily basis to new schedules and new environments. We've learned that one of the most important things in our lives is human connection. We've learned to reassess our priorities, and most importantly, we've learned to value life itself. Students, I am proud of your resilience, adaptation, and dedication that has allowed you to be sitting here today. Although many of you may feel that the last 2 years have been a roller coaster of emotions, challenges, and obstacles you have overcome, and I reiterate, you have overcome them and persevered to continue to meet your goals. As you look ahead to your future, continue to use the life lessons that you have learned as you walk the DHS halls, and reflect on these as you make choices that will impact your life forever. Don't forget where you come from. Appreciate your loved ones and those who have shaped you into what you've become today. And don't forget to look to the future. Last but not least, I'm so honored to be here with you tonight. I've had the privilege of celebrating with most of you a 5th grade promotion, an 8th grade promotion, and now a high school graduation. I've seen you grow into wonderful young men and women, and I look forward to hearing and seeing things to come from you in the future. Sorry. This is your moment, students. The honor is ours tonight, and the future is yours tomorrow. As a learning community of parents, teachers, administrators, and staff, we celebrate your success, and most of all, we celebrate you. Thank you.
Camila Barrios, the student body president, will now give the student body address.
Good evening. At the culmination of 4 years of comparing class schedules with friends, arriving late to first period, participating in school clubs, and spending entirely too much money on DECA, I am thankful above everything else. I am thankful for all those hours spent float building every homecoming, for all our fundraising events that resulted in more fun than profit, for all the classes in which I learned lessons far surpassing the scope of the subject, and for all the amazing people I met along the way. I am eternally grateful to have spent my 4 years of high school surrounded by such devoted and kind-hearted people. Teachers, advisors, counselors, and staff, I would be here all day if I stood recognizing all those who had an impact on my life. But your hard work and unwavering support has never gone unnoticed. However, as a final tribute to the one person who has been by our side for the entirety of these 4 years, I would like to thank our incredible class sponsor, Mr. Gillig, the man who has spent hours upon hours working tirelessly to give us a high school experience I will never forget. Thank you for opening the doors of your classroom to us every Wednesday afternoon, even when our meetings were somewhat inconclusive. Said meetings, however silly they may have been at times, allowed me to stand here before all of you today. My devotion to my cohort is what fueled my interest in student council, a vital part of my high school career, to say the least. To work alongside Stuco members and our phenomenal advisor, Ms. Hughes, is to witness loyalty and genuine devotion to a cause firsthand. And winning the farthest travel awards at every Spirit conference is definitely up there on my list of highest achievements. I am thankful for my friends who have never failed to express their wholehearted love and support, and who have been there every single time that I needed them. Thank you for making me smile, laugh, and cry, and thank you for all that you are. To my parents and siblings who have been there even longer than Mr. Gillig, I owe my entire life's worth of accomplishments to you four. Estaré eternamente agradecida por su apoyo y su amor incondicional. Los quiero mucho. For this and so much more, I am thankful and I am hopeful, because I know that the teachings and experiences I and all of you in caps and gowns have acquired these past 4 years will help us far beyond these gates and will allow us all to become successful and prosperous adults. I know that sitting here today, anticipating the moment that you are handed your diploma, means that for 4 years, despite the hardships, difficult classes, and what seems to be an ever-present shortage of time, you succeeded, and the rest of your life starts now. I ask that you don't label these 4 years of high school as the funnest or worst years of your life, but rather that you take the good memories and grow from them. To always strive for better and to never settle for less. I will hold the time spent with you all and the memories we have created dear to my heart forever. You all deserve everything good in this world, and I am positive that you will all achieve it. Thank you so much for giving me the honor and pleasure of being your student body president. I am incredibly proud of all of you, and congratulations to the class of 2022. Next is Class of 22 President Caitlin Wilkinson with an inspirational message.
Now our DHS choir will perform our class song 22 by Taylor Swift.
It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters, make fun of our teachers. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast at midnight, to fall in love with strangers. Yeah, we're happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. It's miserable and magical, oh yeah. Tonight's the night when we forget about the deadlines. It's time. Uh-oh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. 22. It feels like one of those nights. This place too crowded, too many cool kids. It feels like a perfect night. It's a whole scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping. Yeah, we're happy, free, confused, and lonely in the best way. It's miserable and magical, oh yeah. Tonight's the night when we forget about the heartbreaks. It's time. Uh-oh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll bet you want to. Everything will be 22. 22. It feels like one of those nights we ditched the whole scene. It feels like one of those nights we won't be sleeping. It feels like one of those nights you look like bad news. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. Ooh, ooh, yeah. We just keep dancing like we're 22. 22. 22. We ditched the whole scene. It feels like we'll be sleeping. It feels like one of those nights you look like mad news. I gotta have you. I got.
Thank you. Good evening, graduates. It is with great pleasure I say congratulations to the class of 2022. All my life, I have been told I have unrealistic expectations. Don't worry, Mom. I'll find a guy that's 6 foot something, incredibly smart, and incredibly funny. Yes, I will be class president, and yes, I will give a speech at graduation. My group members have always complained when I told them our work wasn't quite there yet. My parents always asked, why did you sign up for so many responsibilities? And my response always was, because I can. I can do it all. And now I'm here, burnt out, to say the least, but I don't regret any of it. It was difficult, as all things worth it are. So instead of a message filled with hopes and promises, I have expectations for you all, and here they are. Number 1, always look at things from a different perspective. As I look at the sea of black and gold, I see my peers. I see the people who have undergone the struggle of not finding the right Quizlet or barely submitting the assignment at 11:59. But beyond that, I see hope. I see doctors and nurses, engineers and teachers, politicians and artists. I see all that you can be, the change needed in society. And while I see all this remarkable hope, our parents and guardians see little kids playing dress-up in gowns that are much too big for them. They look into this big crowd and see their child with a bittersweet pride. They are all cheering for you, as they wonder where did the time go. When you step across the stage, they will be amazed by how much you've grown and matured, even though they have helped you get here. So as you see from their perspective, think of all the work they did for you and the love they will continue to provide as you venture off. As our family sees the precious little things we once were, our teachers see the opposite. I'm just kidding. They see hard work paying off, the students who they know are ready for what awaits them. They are confident in us. They have provided their wisdom and knowledge so that we may also feel that confidence when we need it most. For every graduate sitting on this field, it took a group of teachers to get them here. So if all teachers, from preschool to high school, could please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all your work and dedication that has helped us come this far. I personally have to thank my third grade teacher, Ms. Bettis. She is the reason I have set such high standards, and Mr. Gillick for helping me achieve them. Also view this occasion from a child's perspective. Whether that be your little sibling or cousin, you're up here as a role model. Carry this responsibility carefully. Be the spark of inspiration every child needs. Number 2, replace despite with because. You are not here despite the challenges you have faced, but because of them. As you go off, do not forget this town. People will ask where you are from, and though they may not know our small border town, do not think of it with any shame. It is not despite growing up in this border town that you are here, but because of it. Because you were taught here or grew up here, you know all you do. You know to smile at others, even if you don't know them, to give back to the community, and to lend a helping hand. Remember this town with gratitude. When the pandemic hit and we closed our doors, I know the challenges we all faced. I know how hard it was to wake up looking forward to very little, or losing a loved one, or having no motivation at all. But I stand here stronger because of it. We are stronger because of it. Every challenge you have faced has brought you closer to greatness. And although it will be hard at the time to understand how challenges ultimately help, I urge you to continue. And that takes us to number 3, never stop trying. Notice I said trying. I did not say be successful. I did not say never fail, because that's impossible. If you haven't learned it yet, life is difficult. You will fail many times, and you will feel discouraged. But I hope you never stop trying, that you will realize you will achieve all the goals you have set out for yourself if you work more, if you put in more time and more effort. And you will one day remember this and think, Caitlin, I am trying my best and I continue to fail. And you must. It's funny how those little kid books make more sense when you're older, because all I can say is for you to think you can. And when all is lost and you feel like you never want to try again, I implore you to collect your losses, to sit with grief, and to get back up again. You will face multiple challenges, and you will have no idea how to go about them. But as long as you continue to try, as long as you give your best, you'll make it out on top. You are equipped with the love a family gives, the knowledge teachers provide, and the strength to learn from challenges. I have no doubt the class of 2022 will continue to strive. Thank you, and God bless you all. I now call Miss Melissa Rodriguez back to the podium for the presentation of the medallions.
Please help me recognize the students in the junior class with the highest cumulative GPA. These students have upheld academic excellence in their freshman, sophomore, and junior year. Please stand to be recognized. This year's junior honor guards are Yvette Alcantar, Diana Elizabeth Berry Escobar, Swan Galvez, Stephanie Hernandez, and Miranda La Madrid Miranda. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Now it is my honor to present the Salutatorian, which has the second highest ranking in the graduating class. Receiving the Salutatorian medallion this year and giving her Salutatorian address is Ms. Paulina Partido Lugo. You can't get this later, okay? Come here so I can take a picture.
Good evening and welcome, STEAM board members, administration, faculty, teachers, honored guests, family and friends, and most importantly, the Douglas High School graduating class of 2022. It is an honor to be standing here to welcome every one of you guys for your accomplishment tonight. Congratulations. These past 4 years feel like they have gone in a couple of seconds, and I would gladly like to take a walk down the memory lane. However, before doing that, I would like to thank a couple of incredible people who helped me come this far. First of all, I would like to thank my teachers for providing me with the essential tools and knowledge to build my path to success. Without your guidance, patience, and advice, I would not come this far. I would also like to thank my friends for always being there to provide me a hand when I was feeling down or overwhelmed, and for always listening me to at least 200 complaints. I know it was not an easy task. And furthermost, I would like to give a big thank to my family, especially to my parents and siblings. Queridos padres, gracias por no solo ser mis más grandes admiradores y siempre estar ahí por cada uno de mis triunfos, sino también por ser mi mayor inspiración para salir adelante.